Hello, my name's Imogen Caterer and I'm the founder of this group. I wanted to put something together that really help people move forward. There are plenty of support groups, mental health support groups on Facebook. Many of them people, trying their best to help other people, and that's great. But often what you get is a line of negative post after negative post after negative post. And people trying to help, but there's no real way of moving forward. So I've created something here that is very much focused on the positive. There's some great stories here, testimonials of people recovering using an approach that is currently not well known and deserves to be better known. In amongst that, there's the same approach can be used, surprisingly perhaps, relationships, parenting, and other fields, even sport actually, and business. So there's some videos on some of those, at least, down below. This group is free. No one in here is trying to make any money. The thing is, when you get this sort of understanding, when you break through with this approach, you have a heart that absolutely longs to share it with others, because if you've had a life transformed and you're overflowing more and more with love, then it makes sense to share it. So I haven't yet recruited the admins to this group, but when they are, I'm sure they're all going to be of a giving type, keen to spread this, often with backgrounds themselves suffering from one thing or another, that have got past it thanks to this approach. So I hope you'll look down and enjoy the videos, even ones that aren't appropriate to you. There's a gorgeous one down there in my original posted lot, at least, from someone called Alex, who's a drug addict, was a drug addict, I should say, and he tells a great story, and I really got something from listening to it, as I did to Aaron Turner's video on parenting, even though I'm not a parent, so that's kind of what I have to offer. What I would say to you is, because this group has got good news stories in and things like that, it's not necessarily as fast moving and as dramatic as some of the other groups, which kind of will pull you back with new alerts and things. So what I say to you is to keep looking, keep going. Feel free to watch videos more than once. That's a very good idea, just keep going with it. Now, I had my breakthrough with this. I just that, and I started listening to Michael Neal, who's an international coach, who came across this approach and started using it himself, abandoning a previous one. I just listened to his radio show, sometimes like 3 hours a day for 3 weeks or something like that. And I felt progress happening. I could feel something was shifting in me. But it was only when I went and listened to it at the bath on occasion, and something happened that just, my anger just dropped away. And I was placed by this real awareness that I create my own reality from within. And it's transformed my life. My life keeps getting better because of that. I keep finding my heart opening, new inspired ideas coming, including this one. It is an inspired idea. That's what there is to share. But as my story says, sometimes it takes time to get there. I've seen people get it in 2 hours, but I've also seen people who have taken time, and it's worth it. But as I say, because people aren't continuously posting in this group, you're not going to get pulled back into it. You won't get the alerts that Facebook gives and all that sort of stuff. So, do come back. Another kind of really major point to get is, you don't have to understand in an intellectual sense what is being conveyed here. The real thing that you can see where it's working is when you just get a deeper feeling of love, joy. It's difficult to put a name to it. And then something changes in your life as a result. So that's really important, because I went for the intellectual understanding, and it's nowhere near, nothing like what you can get when you really get in touch with this at a heart level. So I think all I can say now is enjoy the group. Thanks. Feel free to comment, and the admin will be here to help. Thanks.